the final tonight. And the best team in baseball wins it all in 2018.
For the first hit. Rutschman into right field. Down the line. A fair ball. Adley will turn first. Head for second. He's going to turn second. Go for third. Rutschman into third base standing. An extra base hit. His first hit in the major leagues. Welcome to the...
Those are long pitch innings, I think. Blister, that's what you wanted to make sure.
Here's a high fly ball into right. Back is Betts on the move. On the track. He's got catch by Mookie Betts.
Now, Clifford looking for a clean inning here in the seventh.
Hit well out to right center field. Jones still on the move, running out of room, and he made it.
To another episode of Beyond the Ballpark. As always, I'm your host, Patrick Moran, alongside Brendan Cunningham. And we are recording on Veterans Day today. So shout out all the veterans out there. Thank you for your service. And we both have the day off, so that is why we are recording on a Monday. I don't know when this episode will be out. It might be out next weekend, or if I decide to get it out on the day we recorded it. But yeah, we got a good one for y'all today. We haven't broken down the full World Series yet after it happened. I know it's been a while since it happened, but we'll share our full thoughts on it. The 5-game series that the Dodgers did win, fortunately. So that was fantastic. And then we'll do a free agency draft of where we think, it's going to be a new system of, we're going to do a draft of all available free agents. And when we draft a guy, we have to say where he's going or where we think he's going and for how much. So new format. We love our drafts here, and we gotta incorporate it into a very fun offseason. But before we kick it off, Brendan, how are you doing on this Veterans Day? Enjoying your day off?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. Always nice to have the school day off.
It is, yeah.
So yeah. Any message you want to send the veterans out there? It is Veterans Day.
Thank you for your service. Absolutely.
Yeah, that is great. But those are two main topics for today, and I think without further ado, let's get into it. So, World Series, it went 5 games, and the Dodgers took it 4-1. So let's clap it up for Yankees loss. That's our clap it up of the week. Fantastic.
Yep.
Yankees, they did break the World Series drought by making it there, but they did not end the World Series win drought, because they did not win. Quite frankly, they got smacked. So yeah, this series won 5 games. The Yankees, honestly, they were kind of able to hang in there a little bit, and the Dodgers ultimately just had the last laugh. In a lot of those games. You had the Freddie Freeman walk-off grand slam, which was elite in Game 1. Very questionable Yankees managerial decision to put Nestor Cortez in the ball game. I thought that was very fascinating, putting in a guy who was on a month's rest. No, it was left on left, but, it was a little dicey there, and it did not pay off. And, the Dodgers they were the better team. And, the Yankees had a Mickey Mouse. They had a Mickey Mouse road to the World Series. Playing the Royals and the Guardians, that's not real true competition. I feel like the hard work was kind of done for them, mostly, considering that, the Tigers knocked out the Astros and the Royals knocked out the Orioles. I think those are really the two opponents for them to face. And those teams got left in the wild card round. And, the rest of the field was kind of so-so. It was Royals, Guardians, Tigers, and I don't remember the last team, if you can remember it. Yankees. But, yeah. So, it really wasn't, it was kind of the Yankees and the rest of the field. And they were able to get the job done, obviously, with winning the series that they had against the Tigers and the Guardians, but no, they played the Royals and the Guardians. My bad. I'm loopy today, but yeah, I mean they went up against a kind of a more real opponent in the Dodgers, and they didn't have it. What were your kind of immediate takeaways from the series?
I mean, they played some close games for sure. Like you said, that game one, the Freddie Freeman walk off. But I think they were just outmatched in this. I think we knew all along Dodgers were a better team, even though you had to give it to the Yankees had a good squad. Dodgers were just everywhere. You know, there were no flaws in the lineup really. I mean, that offense was pretty good. So we knew it was coming. I didn't think a lot of people expected it to be 5 games. But we knew the Dodgers were going to win.
Yeah, I mean, we did have the Dodgers winning, both of us, and they did do that. But I think a vocal point here is Game 5. And the Yankees got off to a really hot start. You know, they won Game 4. They kept the series alive after getting down 3-0 very quickly. And, you know, they were up 5-1, I believe, in that game. And, you know, they had kind of a doozy of a 5th inning. I'm sure you all remember it well. And
Light way of putting.
What were you gonna say?
That's a light way of putting it.
Yeah, we'll get into it. So it was top of the 5th, and you know you had the Aaron Judge dropped fly ball in center, and then you had the Volpe missed throw at third base to Jazz Chisholm, and then you had the miscommunication of Garrett Cole and Anthony Rizzo at first base, and all the Garrett Cole I think got 6 outs in that inning. He should have been out of it. I think scoreless. If I'm not mistaken, if all 3 outs that were errors were recorded, he would have been, he would have put up a 0. But, obviously his defense did not do him any favors, and Garrett Cole ended up paying for it, and he got racked. So, it was quite a sight to behold. I mean, I remember watching that in real time, thinking that, I thought the Dodgers were just kind of going to pack it up, play tomorrow. The Yankees had a big lead. I believe they were leading 5-0 or 5-1. And, the Yankees just gave it away. They really did give it away. And, it's, I mean, it was quite a scene to watch. I mean, it was horrible. I mean, the Yankees fundamentals weren't great throughout the postseason, and they especially weren't great in the World Series in that particular inning.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that it was probably the worst inning all year for the Yankees. I mean, that was really a collapse. That lost in the series. That single inning. I do love to see it because I don't like Garrett Cole. And I think that play at first base was his fault. He should have got there.
Okay. Interesting take.
And you could say that Anthony Rizzo should have charged that ball a little bit more, but either way, pitcher and that ball goes to first, even if the ball's right at the guy and he's sitting on first base, you got to run over there and get the cover, no matter what. So I think that's
yeah, I mean, I think it was kind of both of their fault. I mean, both of them weren't really hustling, and I think both of them should have, had more pep in their step at that moment. Like Rizzo was too nonchalant. Cole was kind of walking back to the dugout, and they should have been more alert, I think, in my opinion. So that's kind of where I stand. And the Dodgers were let back into that ball game. They tied it, and then they, went on to that game, and then they won it, I believe, by 1 or 2 runs. Walker Buehler closed it out at the end of the ball game. So, yeah, I mean, the Yankees had that game, and they decided to give it away. That was kind of what I was thinking. And they're not a great defensive team. They're one of the worst base running teams. I think that was what really killed them in this series, just the lack of fundamentals, like I said before, and just, sometimes you got to do the little things right, and the Yankees were not able to do that, and the Dodgers did indeed do that.
I mean, that's what it comes down to in the World Series. You can't do the little things right. You want to be the best, you gotta play the best.
For sure. And what was kind of your reaction to the Freddie Freeman grand slam? I mean, that was such a moment. And what were kind of your thoughts on that? And then the Nestor Cortez decision to put him in that spot. And, that was just a hell of a moment. The call was great. Freddie meet Gibby, that was really cool if you get that reference. And then obviously Freddie going to his dad was also really cool. So just surreal in Chavez Ravine. I know we're kind of backtracking, but what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, that's a pretty great moment. I mean, Freddie Freeman, that was probably one of the best World Series I've ever seen from a player. I mean, he played him like out of his mind that series, and that first home run with Grand Slam was ridiculous. I mean, that's got to be maybe the best moment of this season. Walk-off home run in the World Series. It doesn't get much better than that.
That's true. That's true. Freddie Freeman, I believe, homered in 6 straight World Series games, obviously dating back to 2021 when he was with the Atlanta Braves. That's like a World Series record, I think. And obviously that is pretty incredible. But that was just super cool. And Freddie Freeman won World Series MVP in that series, and it was well earned. I mean, he was just killing the Yankees with home runs left and right, and as Freddie Freeman's been through a lot, and I think he deserved that. And now I'll let you have the floor. Mookie Betts has won his 3rd World Series. And he's won 2 of the Dodgers. That's twice as many as the Red Sox, but I'm sure you're happy to see Mookie Betts win his 3rd ring. I'll give you your Mookie Betts moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I always love to see Mookie Betts win. And I think this actually maybe solidifies him as a Hall of Famer. Can I say that?
Beat the Yankees too in a World Series.
Yeah, it is. That's pretty good. I mean, better is new with the Red Sox, but still love to see it. I would have liked to see him MVP, but Freddie Freeman was playing out of his mind, so it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So he still didn't have that, but still, Mookie Betts World Series win is the best.
Yeah, that's your moment right there. And you think he's a Hall of Famer after that?
I think he's a definite Hall of Famer.
Okay. He's got to keep it up, and obviously he's moved around a lot. Playing short, second, right field. But yeah, he could be well on his way. So yeah, that's your Mookie Betts moment.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, Dodgers are World Series champions. It was a great 2024 season. We thank y'all for sticking with us throughout the regular season. We had a lot of fun keeping track of the 2024 regular season. We'll just do a quick recap before we get into the draft, but obviously we both had very different expectations coming into the year, and I'll start with you first. You kind of had the Red Sox, who, with the new ownership, Craig Breslow, or no, not new ownership, new GM with Craig Breslow, and it seemed like he was able to turn things around. And what were kind of your thoughts on the Red Sox 2024 season?
I think it was surprising for a lot of people. I mean, what do we finish? 3rd in division?
I will check that. You keep going, and then I'll have it.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people picked us for last in the division, and it was just kind of like another one of those seasons for the Red Sox. We're like, yeah, they're going to be terrible, and they weren't. They were almost a playoff team. They got close. They kind of fell apart towards the end, but they were there for a second.
Red Sox were 3rd in the division, 81 and 81.
That's pretty good. I think a lot of people didn't expect that. I mean, team to go 500. I think that comes from the Red Sox, especially when we got Lucas Giolito. He just went down immediately.
Yeah.
So that was not a good start to our season, but the boys powered through. Guys like Jarren Duran had a great season, kind of a breakout year for him. And a bunch of other guys played well. Tyler O'Neill, good free agent coming in. He played really out of his mind. Devers was Devers. The offense was cooking. I just think this offseason needs to focus on pitching. That's my takeaway from this. We're not there yet. It was a good season or okay season, but we need to get some pitchers in here to support this offense.
Right. I think the future was pretty bright. It was pretty bright in Boston after this year. You mentioned Jarren Duran. He was really good. He was All-Star Game MVP, and you got a lot of young guys coming up. You got a lot of pitcher breakouts, and I think on your end there were a lot of positive things to take away. I mean, I think the Red Sox, like you mentioned, they were in the conversation for a postseason spot at one point, and they weren't able to get it done. But I think there are a lot of building blocks here for the Red Sox, and I think they're on a upward trajectory for 2025 and beyond.
Yeah. How about your
And-
Orioles?
Yeah, about my Orioles. I think Orioles finished 91 and 71, and they finished second in the division on the New York Yankees. I think we really felt the loss of Bautista. Bautista was able to win us a lot of games last year, and we didn't have him, so we had a 10-win difference from 101 in 2023 to 91 in 2024, and then another disappointing wild card run, or no postseason run, because we didn't win a postseason game. We got swept out of the wild card by the Kansas City Royals. Yeah, the Royals were good. The pitching staff was able to shut us down. I mean, post All-Star break, we really had our struggles, and that was apparent just watching them. I mean, the offense was sputtering. It was very inconsistent after a amazing first half. I mean, it was awesome to watch Gunnar Henderson be an MVP candidate. I know he's probably going to be more so top 5 rather than like top 3, but he still had an unbelievable year. Rutschman's interesting. I mean, he's catching, and he obviously didn't have the numbers at the plate that we were hoping for. But I think that's now we got to temper expectations because it is a lot to be a big league catcher, and there aren't a lot of catchers like Adley Rutschman in the game, and we don't really see generational type catchers like Adley Rutschman. So, this team was also hurt a lot. Bradish went down, Means went down, Wells went down. So, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it is injuries to the pitching staff. It was pretty remarkable that we were able to stay afloat in the pitching staff, but I'm just hoping we can get healthy for 2025. This team is still good, and it's still a very bright future. And they obviously got some free agents that we'll talk about, but I think it's just a matter of getting healthy, getting the right pieces under a new ownership, and I think we will be okay.
Okay. That's it.
So yeah, those are the season recaps for the Red Sox and the Orioles. I didn't think we were going to do that, but now we'll move on to free agents. We'll do a draft, and we love our drafts here, like we mentioned. That's when you really see our banter and kind of opposition to each other. So that provides for some good content. But who's gonna have the first pick?
Ooh, how do we decide that?
I think we got to pick a number between 1 and 10.
Number? All right.
I'll pull up the random number generator. Okay.
So
All right, I got it.
Are we going whoever gets it, whoever's closest?
Whoever's closest. I mean, if you do get it, you win. So okay, you go ahead, pick your number, 1 through 10.
8.
Okay. I'll go with 3. 6. Oh, I was 1 off.
That's gonna be me.
So yeah, it is gonna be you. You're gonna have the first pick in this draft.
I give Juan Soto.
I was gonna go 5 too. That hurts. But yeah, Brendan's gonna have the first pick. I think we all know who that first pick is going to be. So I think let's just get into this draft. Who will you be selecting today?
With
Snake draft too. Snake draft.
yes, with the first overall pick. No surprises here. Gonna take the obvious choice. We're taking Juan Soto.
Yeah. You want to give a brief explanation, or just Juan Soto?
His name's Juan Soto. He's really good at baseball. That's pretty much.
Where's he gonna go in your lineup?
He's going to right field.
Right field. Okay, he did play right field for the Yankees. And gotta give a team and contract prediction.
Mets.
Mets. Okay.
550.
Oh, okay. $550 million.
Yeah.
How many years?
13.
13 years. Wow. So what is that? It's probably gonna be the second highest contract behind Ohtani. In
Yeah.
The game. Okay. Now I'm up. I got 2 picks now. I kind of like that. I don't think I'm going first base. I don't think I'm going second base. I don't. I think I know where I'm gonna go with this.
Yeah.
It's let me just write in my picks here. If you're gonna take the best bat available, I think I'm gonna take the best arm available, and I'm gonna go with Corbin Burns.
Okay.
I think I think that's good. Corbin Burns 7.2 WAR. He was awesome. I mean, watching him for the Orioles was truly a privilege. And I think Corbin Burns is fantastic. It was truly a pleasure watching him. So
I think one thing to note with this free agent class is there are a lot of pitchers.
I mean, there are always a lot of pitchers. The pitchers are always in high demand.
There's
But
a lot of pitchers.
Corbin Burns is, he is far and away the best arm available. He's arguably the best pitcher in baseball. So, or I said arguably. I didn't say he is. Team and contract. Where will he go? I mean, where will Corbin? I want to say he's gonna go back to Baltimore, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he is going to the. I think it's. I gotta think here. I think it's gonna be. I thought initially it was gonna be the Mets at one point, but I'll be different because you already said the Mets. I'll go with a sneaky one. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they mentioned this team, and I think it would be a great fit. I think it's gonna be the San Francisco Giants. We pay Corbin Burns. I think it's gonna be 8 years. I think he wants to get that 8, and then 2. I mean, the price is going to be high. I'm going to go 8 years, $250 for Corbin.
$250. Big bag.
Yeah. And then I have the next pick. I'll organize myself after I make this next pick. My next pick is going to be. I feel like I want to bat. I feel like I want to go that route. Like another great bat that's available. I feel like the bats are always behind the pitching.
Always.
I'm gonna go with this. I think I'm gonna go pitching again, if I'm being honest. I think I'm gonna scoop up another pitcher. I'm gonna go Blake Snell as my second pick.
Okay.
I feel good about the pitching thing. I'm sniping the best pitchers off the board. Yeah.
Getting the pitchers. All right, you can.
Yeah, you're gonna not have a great number one. Yeah, Burns, Snell, and the rest of the field.
That's fine. No, we got options. There is.
Yeah, Blake's not another great year. Same amount of WAR as Corbin Burns, and he opted out of his contract. He did have the 1+1, I believe, with San Francisco. So I think Blake Snell does get a long-term deal. I think it's going to be not as long as Corbin Burns. I think it's going to be 6 years. I think it's going to be 6 years. I'm trying to think of teams that need pitching. I think it's 6 years. I was going to say Cubs, but I don't think he's going to the Cubs. I think this team could get aggressive. I'm gonna say 6 years. 175 with the Philadelphia Phillies.
Ooh.
I sneaky.
Okay.
Yep. Now you got the next two picks.
Okay. I'm gonna stick offensively.
Okay.
I'm gonna snag another Oriole free agent. I'm taking something
Dang.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That hurts.
We're getting that offense cooking. We're gonna score a lot of runs.
You got to go against Corbin Burns and Blake Snell, though.
Okay, we're fine. I'm sorry. All right, and then for a deal, I don't know. I think he'll get. I don't know, I'm not a big contract guy. I think maybe he's in the 20 mil a year for
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
the. I got to pick a team first.
Yeah, you do have to pick a team.
That's a big thing. I didn't say that.
Although I said my team for Blake Snell after contract, so.
Okay, I'll just say the team straight up.
Okay.
I'll just say Blue Jays.
Okay, interesting.
I'm gonna say 21 million over 8 years.
Whoa, that's a long deal for Santander.
Is that too much? I don't really know contracts like that.
Yeah, you might want to go lower.
Okay, I'll say 4.
Lower on the years.
3 or 4.
Which one?
4
3 or
or
4 years.
I'll go 4. Yeah.
Okay. 4 years. 4 years, 21 a year. I don't know what that is on math.
It's like 84 million.
That's okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
And
So you want Santander? You have the next pick.
I got another pick.
Back to back. Gotta love the snake draft.
We're setting up monopoly in the offensive area.
Okay.
I'm taking Willie Adames.
Damn, that's a good pick.
I'm thinking of it shortstop. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
We got pop.
You do got pop. That's one thing you got.
There's some pop going on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, I gotta say contract. I say Adames. I say he goes back to the Brewers.
You think the Brewers retain him? That's fascinating.
I think he goes back to the Brewers. I think they really like him. He's been there
Okay.
a while now.
I don't think there's any chance he goes back to the Brewers, but
Why not?
they're not known to pay like that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's your prediction.
My prediction. I'm saying it.
Okay.
He's getting a 3-year deal.
3-year. Wow.
I don't know. We'll bring that up. We'll go 5 years.
Okay.
24 million.
24. Whoa. It's low.
Low? You think
Low.
so?
A little low. 24. Oh, you're saying 24 a year.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. 5. Okay, I'm not good at quick math. 20.
That's
120. 5 years, 120.
there you go.
Okay. All right, I got the next pick. I probably need a bat because I've missed out on all the bats. So let's go find a bat. I think there's I'm gonna go I think I'm gonna lock in my third baseman. I'm gonna go Alex Bregman.
Okay.
That's I had to get my first bat off the board. I think for Bregman, Alex Bregman. Where does Alex Bregman go? This is the question. I think Alex Bregman. I think that Alex Bregman is going to go. I want to say the Astros, like pretty bad. Alex Bregman, where does he land? I haven't thought about this. Not a lot of fits for Bregman. I think I don't want to copy the podcast that I've been listening to, but I think it goes to Toronto.
Oh,
I think I think that's. I think he's going to go to Toronto for. I'll say 7. How old is Alex Bregman? He's 31. No, I can't do 7. I'm going to go 6 years.
he's only 31 years old.
He's only 31, yeah. Okay. 6 years. What was the Chapman deal? What did Matt Chapman get? I don't remember. Gotta get more than Chapman. I'm looking 151. So it's probably gonna be more. And I'll go 6 for 160 for Bregman.
Okay.
And then my next pick. Gosh, the center field market is so thin. I'll go with Teoscar Hernandez. You're right.
Pick.
Kind of a sneaky.
All right.
For Teoscar, I think he gets. How old is Teoscar? He's 32. I think he's probably more in line for a 4 or 5 year deal. I'll give him 5. I'll give him 5 years. He said Santander's 30, T.O.'s 32. I'm gonna say 5 years. 5 years. It's probably less than. I think he's gonna be less than Santander.
Oh.
So 5 years. Wait a minute. Let me do some math. I think I'll get. Gotta do math. What would be the situation where he gets? I'll go 5 years. It's probably lowballing it for Teoscar, but I'll go 5 years for 75.
Okay.
With Dodgers.
Dodgers. Who else, really? Okay. All right.
I think he takes a pay cut. Stay in LA.
My turn.
Your turn.
I got to join the pitcher bus now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Two best are off the board.
That's fine. I'm going to go with Max Fried, my next pick.
Good pick. Tier two right there.
What was your contract for Corbin Burns?
I said 8 years, 250.
And what was one with Blake Snell?
6 for 175.
Okay, so he's not going to get that.
No, he's not getting Snell money. So it's got to be lower than Snell.
I'd say he gets 5 years. Dang, okay. $23 million a year. So that would be 5 years, 115.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then team. I'm going with the Boston Red Sox.
Oh.
I said we need pitching. Let's bring him in.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
Okay. All right. Boston Red Sox. And then you got another pick.
My next pick, we're going back to offensive. I'm snagging more of them.
More bats.
Yeah, and it's another pop. We're taking Pete Alonso.
Ugh. Okay. Yep. Okay. Well, I get the other one, so.
We're going to hit a lot of home runs. And for his deal, I think
Polar Bear Pete.
because I think that the Mets are getting Juan Soto.
Yeah.
I say Pete Alonso goes to the Yankees.
Oh, wow.
I think he.
Heat.
Yeah. I think he gets maybe. Let me see. How old is he? 29. You know what you get with Pete Alonso? I say he gets $27 million a year.
Wow.
For 6 years.
Okay. So what? 6 times 27. 162.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're
Okay.
gonna have money. They're gonna have money.
Bold prediction. All right, so I have to lock in another pick. I'm gonna go bat again. Wait, why did I put? Oh no, wait. I'm gonna keep the Oscar and right. Because I like some of the bats that are in left. I'll clap back to your first base pick. I'll go Christian Walker.
Okay.
Full 1.8 win higher than Pete Alonso.
I'd take Pete Alonso over him.
I mean, Walker's a more complete first baseman. Alonso's a better run producer.
Yeah.
So I got Christian Walker. And where does he land? Ooh. Christian Walker, you are. I don't think the Diamondbacks retain him. I don't think they're gonna pay that money. I think I got 2 guys in mind that I think could be Mariners. I think he's going to the Mariners, yeah.
Okay.
For 4 years. And then you said for Pete 27. So he's getting less than that. 4-year deal for Walker. crunching some numbers here. Hmm. I'll go with the I'll go with 4 for 80
Okay.
with the Mariners.
Mariners trying to get some bats.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
My next pick. I already got the 2 best pitchers off the board, so I like that. So I want to go the pitching thing again. I had some guys in mind that I think I can wait on. Oh yeah, I can definitely wait on some guy. You already have a shortstop,
I do.
Willie Adames. Oh, do I want? Okay, I have 2 pitchers. I have Evaldi and Kikuchi. Gosh, where do I go with this? You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go Nate Evaldi.
Oh. Okay.
And he is 35. Okay. You know, he's only 1 year older than Kikuchi. I think Evaldi's gonna get a 3-year deal. I think it's gonna be. I think it could probably be similar to Eflin, except a little bit more because Evaldi has higher upside and he has more experience. Nah, I take that back. Ooh. I think he gets. Kind of like that idea. Okay. I think he gets 3 years, $50 million from the Baltimore Orioles.
Oh. Baltimore's getting in there.
Mm-hmm. I think it makes a lot of sense.
All right.
No QO. He didn't get the QO, so no draft pick to give up. I think there's still some good innings left in Evaldi.
All right.
And then, oh yeah, I do have the next pick. Or no, wait, it's your
No.
pick.
No, you do not.
I have Walker. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Take that from me.
I'm sorry. I'm not keeping my pick straight.
All right. For my next pick.
Yep.
I'm gonna take Tyler O'Neill.
Okay. All right, I had him a little lower on my board, but
I like that there.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say he sticks with the Red Sox, man.
Okay.
I think he had a good year, and he's gonna stick with them.
Okay.
And then in that deal, he's going to get a 3-year deal.
Okay.
Worth $16 million a year.
So 3. So it's again 3 for 50. Essentially.
Yeah.
You just make sure the math checks out.
$48 million a year. Okay, Red Sox.
48. Okay, yeah. It's similar to Evaldi. Or near identical.
Yeah. You know, that's
right.
fine.
Then you have another pick.
I do.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go with. I go here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take Gleyber Torres.
Damn, I had him probably queued up next.
We're snagging him.
That leaves me extremely shorthanded at second.
I like to see that. And he's staying with the Yankees.
Okay.
That's my guess. He'll get, how old is he? 28. Let me look at this.
Gleyber Torres is 28 years old.
He'll get a 5-year deal.
Okay.
Worth $18 million a year.
That's 5 for 90.
Yes.
That sounds pretty good. I think it's fair for Gleyber.
He was a big part of that World Series team.
Yeah. The World Series team that lost.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm up next. I have my up the middle. Which I like. I don't have a DH. No, I have my plan for up the middle.
Oh.
So I'm gonna wait on that. I can afford to wait there. I think I just have to. I'm gonna have to clap back to your left field shout with Tyler O'Neill. I'm gonna take Jurickson Profar in left.
Okay.
Really good offensive year. Profar. And then where's he gonna go? I think he could go. I think Jurickson Profar. I think there's a decent chance he stays back with Padres, and he's 32. I'm gonna give another 3-year deal out.
All right.
Because there is a lot of volatility. I'll go even. I'll go 3 for $30 million with Padres.
All right.
Then my next pick. I do have another pick. Neither of us have a DH, I believe.
I have Santander.
Huh?
I have Santander.
Oh, you put Santander at DH? Okay, interesting. I think there aren't really any outfielders that I want to move to DH. So, are you looking at the article on MLB.com, right?
Yes.
Just the whole big list. So you have what? So you don't have a right fielder.
No, I got Juan Soto.
Okay, so right, no center. Okay. Tyler's in left, no center. And then Soto in right. Okay. And then you have Santander at DH. So I can wait on my DH. It may be a frisky move. This is extremely, I think, aggressive on my part, but I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the pitchers. I'm going to snag the best reliever available. I'm going to take Tanner Scott.
Okay.
My pitching staff is locked down here. Tanner Scott, my boy, former Oriole. Remember him? He had no control, but was also really good at the same time. I think he gets paid. Where is he gonna go? Who's he gonna get paid by? I think I don't have anyone going to the Mets, which is surprising. You know what? I'm gonna switch it up. I think I have Corbin Burns going to the Mets. I'm gonna have another guy to the Giants. So, New York Mets. And Tanner Scott is going to be a. I think Tanner Scott, low key, could. No, I take that back. I think he's gonna go to the Cubs. Cubs. So I think it's a similar. Wait, how old is Tanner Scott? Let's look. 30. Okay. So I think he gets 4. I think he gets 4 for. I think he gets a little bit more AAV than Profar. I think someone's gonna pony up, pay 4 years, $60 million, and I think it's gonna be the Cubs.
All right.
And then do I have the next pick? Oh no, wait, I already took Profar.
Right.
Mhm.
So now it's my pick.
Yeah. Precisely.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna go the reliever route.
Okay.
I can't really of all the pitching. I'm gonna take Jeff Hoffman.
Okay, good pick. Good pick. Okay.
I'm gonna say he goes to. I'm saying the Orioles.
Well, okay. Baltimore. Okay.
Yeah.
How much?
What was your deal on Tanner Scott?
I had 4 for 60.
Okay.
It's got to be less because
It's
Hoffman's. Yeah.
I'm gonna say $30 million here. All right, 30 million, 3 years.
Okay. So you think it's the Profar deal?
Yes.
Okay. It's a good pick.
And then it is my pick again. This guy, next guy, is not really a center fielder, but we're gonna slide him over. He's gonna have to, or do I slide Tyler O'Neill over? Tyler O'Neill, cover that.
Fascinating.
That's some interesting things he made. Okay, no, I'm taking Malcolm Conforto.
Okay. Interesting. And he's gonna be what? Left field?
Center.
Center.
Put him in the center.
That's risky.
What do you mean?
Michael Conforto is not really a center fielder.
All right, we'll put him in left.
Okay. Gonna move Tyler O'Neill to center?
I am.
Okay. You're not really impressed with the center field market.
I'm not. There's not a lot of options there.
No, I mean I got the option that I think was probably best in terms of just straight up center fielders, but
Did you take?
I haven't taken mine yet. But you already have your outfield completed, so
I do.
Yeah.
You can go for.
I'm gonna have some great value.
All right. Okay. So
I'm just a value guy. I'm here to draft value.
Your draft talent.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
If I was a GM, I'm like cooking in like the middle rounds.
For his deal, for how old are you, bro? He is 31. I'm going to say he gets a 2-year deal
Okay.
worth $15 million a year.
So 2 for 30.
That's right.
Okay.
And it's going to be
From?
– this is where things get tricky.
Yes. Finding a fit.
Center fielder.
I think there's a Lowell team that makes a lot of sense.
Yankees.
Okay. Kind of a Verdugo replacement.
Yeah, and they're losing Soto, so they need some outfielders.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. The team that would swoop in there to put him in center,
Who's
LA
that?
Angels.
Yeah.
Such an
Okay.
Angels pick. Or no, such an Angels guy. Feels like. Okay. I'm gonna box you out of the relievers.
No.
Because again, you already have all my bats are available because you already filled your bats.
Well, all my pitches are available.
Yeah, but I boxed you out of that too because I got Burns and Snell. I'm gonna round out my pitching staff with my second reliever. I think a lot of these are risky guys. But I'm gonna go with a guy where I think he's probably the most stable, maybe not the highest ceiling, because he has some guys ahead of him in terms of WAR. But I'm gonna take Kenley Jansen as my second reliever.
Okay. All right.
I think Kenley Jansen only gets a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
I don't think he might retire after 2025. And I think that 1-year deal is going to come from I want to say the Cubs again, but I think the Cubs already have that help. What team needs a closer?
Everybody. Always
Yeah.
pitching.
Except the Orioles, because we have the best one in baseball. Where does Kenley Jansen land? I'm looking at teams. I think he gets 1 year. I'll say 1 year, $5 million for Kenley. And then I think the team that hands him that contract will be. I think the Cubs could be in. I'm gonna go Kenley Jansen to the Cubs.
Okay.
Cubs need that bullpen help.
There you go. Cubs.
Yep. And then is it my pick again? Oh yes, it is.
No.
What?
Oh wait, no. It is my fault.
Yeah. Okay, now I can get my bats. My boxed you out of the pitching. So
Still plenty of pitches left, man.
Snagged the best ones available outside of Hoffman. Outside of Hoffman yeah. I mean, you got Hoffman, who's better, but outside of Hoffman, you didn't.
I boxed out all the hitters.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna get great value. I'm gonna take Ha-Seong Kim as my shortstop.
Okay.
Kim is 29, so that's gonna help him get a good deal in free agency. I think it's gonna be 5 years for Ha-Seong Kim. I think there could be a team option or a player option on the back of that. I'll go $100 million for Ha-Seong Kim. And I think the team to hand him that is going to be San Francisco.
Okay,
Now it is your turn to pick.
it is. I'm gonna jump in on the catcher market here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna be the one to do it. What do I go with, though? That is the better question. Who do I go with?
Not a lot of catchers.
There is not.
Definitely a position you can wait on.
But I don't need to take a pitcher anymore because you've taken all the pitchers you need.
Yeah.
So I can hold off until the end. Catcher's the only spot where we both don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well jump on it. And I'm going to take Travis d'Arnaud.
Okay.
I'm going to give you Gashioka. I'm taking d'Arnaud. I think he's better.
I think Kyle Ashioka is better. So it's fun.
And then it out at third base. Who do we got? Oh, it's thin. Oh, it is thin.
Oh boy, what are you looking at? What are your positions at?
I need a third baseman right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yikes.
Oh man. Yeah, the you have no third baseman to pick from.
It's fine. We adapt. That's how
You adapt.
It's okay. No. Well, we can make this work.
Good luck.
Can slide some guys over.
I'm happy I took Bregman because his third base class is terrible.
Maybe we don't take a third baseman. Maybe we slide someone over. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. We're taking shots. Taking Paul Goldschmidt. We're gonna slide him over to third base.
Did Paul Goldschmidt ever play third?
No, but he's a great defensive player. I think he can do it.
I think that might have to be voided. I don't know if that's valid.
Voided.
He's not a third baseman. He's a first baseman.
Fine. I'll take Carlos Santana.
Okay. All right. Carlos Santana was at one point a third baseman.
That's my pick.
He's not a third baseman anymore, but
He's played third base at a major league level.
he has in his career, like 10 years ago.
He did it. He didn't play for it. I did 2018. He played 19 games at third base. There you go.
No, okay.
For the Phillies.
Wow.
Yeah, love to see it. Carlos, welcome to the team.
Carlos Santana that's wow. You just stretched yourself so thin.
That was the best pick available.
So I can wait on the catcher thing. Honestly, I mean, like now I can just take my guys. Do I take? Okay. For DH, I'm gonna take Jacques Peterson.
Okay.
Is that with an O? Or okay. Jacques Tober, I think, is going to be a Pittsburgh Pirate.
Pittsburgh.
I think that's a pretty good landing spot for October. He's what, 33? I think he could sneakily. I think the Pirates could get aggressive and give him a 3-year deal. It's going to be low AAV because he's not. I don't think he cracks double digits for the AAV just because he's not an everyday player. I think he gets 3 years, $24 million.
Okay.
I mean, he is a bulk platoon guy, but I like that. He's kind of the best DH out there. And then for my next pick, I am going to take. It's between my two guys here. 1, 2, 6, and 1. Okay. All right. For my next pick, I am going to take my vibes guy, which is fantastic. I'm going to take Candelita with Jose Iglesias second.
Okay.
I think he gets 2 years. I think he earned himself a little 2-year deal. I think it could be. It's gonna be super cheap, whatever this is. I think that he gets 2 years, $8 million. And I think he gets retained by the New York Mets.
All right.
I think the fit was too good. He seemed to love it there, Noted pop star Jose Iglesias.
Okay. That was my turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to finally complete my pitchers. My starting pitchers. I have not done that.
You waited too long.
I didn't need to. I never needed to.
I know, but you don't have like a great pitching field to choose from anymore.
Sorry about this. Plenty of good pitchers. I'm going to take Roki Sasaki.
Okay, fascinating.
Out of Japan.
Super risky, but
it is. But that the reward could be amazing. Yes,
good. I mean, I'd rather have Blake Snell over him, but
I didn't have. I mean, my offense is still cooking.
And you're putting him behind Max Fried when talent-wise he's like ahead of Max Fried.
What? I forget isn't it like weird where you can't get like a max contract because he's like a rookie?
Yeah. I don't know what the contract. I'll look it up. Where do you think he lands?
Padres.
You think? Okay.
No. Scratch that.
Okay.
He's going to Dodgers, man. He wants to go play with his buddies.
Go play with his buddies. What is the contract status? Okay. Instead, Sasaki will only be able to negotiate a signing bonus out of an MLB team's international pool bonus pools, which topped out at a little over $7 million this year. After signing, his status will be similar to any other prospect, going through 6 years of pre-arb and arbitration salaries before he can reach free agency. It's the same process Shohei Ohtani went through when he came over to the MLB before the 2018 season, and Sasaki can only hope it ends with his own 9-figure payday.
So I'm going to say that whatever the max deal he can get, he will get. That's mine.
Okay.
I don't know the exact.
I don't know what the exact number is.
Whatever the most amount he can get, he will get it.
Okay. So you just think the Dodgers shell out for Sasaki?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, he's gonna have to go. Like that article said, that is USA Today, where that is coming from. But yeah, he's gonna go through the same thing Ohtani went through if he signs. So that is what kind of the unique status is. But yeah, I mean, you're getting a high upside pick, and I can appreciate that.
So we're going to take him there. And then finishing out the rotation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking Jack Flaherty.
Okay. All right. Good pick. Good pick.
And where is he going to go? I think he's an Oriole, man. I think he's coming back to the Orioles.
Okay.
No.
I can
that.
I can guarantee you I can almost guarantee you that's not happening.
He's going to the Cubs.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a good pick. Or a good landing spot.
And he's going to get, what was my deal for Max Fried?
Your deal for Max Fried, I don't remember.
Oh.
Did you write it down?
I did not. That is fine. We can improvise.
It was less than Snell. I remember that.
What was Snell?
Snell was 6 for 175.
6, 175. Flaherty gets 4. And per year. $22 million a year. $88 million.
So 4 for 88.
Yeah.
Okay, good pick. All right. Oh wait, so is your team's complete?
No, I got one more lever to pick.
Okay. Well, I have to pick my guys. Okay. Well, I already know who I'm drafting. It'll just be in this order. I'm gonna take Kyle Higashioka with my next pick. The home run stroker.
Yep. I take Travis d'Arnaud.
I mean, Kyle Higashioka had 0.4 WAR more than Travis d'Arnaud. More complete catcher, I would say. I think Kyle Higashioka does get 2 years. I think someone pays him 2 years. I think it's 2. I think it's more than Candelita, Jose Iglesias. I think it's like 2 for 12.
Okay.
And I think that comes from what team could use a catcher? I'll make a fun pick. I think it could come from the Tampa Bay Rays.
Oh. First time hearing them.
Not normally a team that spends, but they're in dire straits of catching. And I think Kyle Higashioka could go there. He could start. And it wouldn't be that bad. I think it'd be a solid holdover piece for the Rays while they try and find like a young catcher that could be there for a while. And then my final pick is going to be Harrison Bader of the center field market. Pretty good defender. So
yeah,
I can appreciate Harrison Bader.
He can defend.
Not much with the bat, but
all yours.
You're getting a defender. It's not great, but here we are. I think he goes. Or could Harrison Bader possibly go? I think Harrison Bader could be. I was gonna say Tigers, but I don't think he's gonna be a Detroit Tiger. You know what? I think Harrison Bader. I think he's an Angel. I think he's an LA Angel.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, you said center fielder.
I think he's gonna go to the Angels. I think they try and do the same, like do the Mike Trout thing, and they put Bader out there, and he's a pretty good defender. And Bader's 31. I think the Angels could be stupid enough to give him a 3-year deal, if I'm being honest. But again, that's not high. I don't think it's super high on the AAV. So Bader only gets, I think, about. Does he get 5 or 6? Probably gets 6. I'm gonna go 3 for 18 for Harrison Bader.
Okay.
I think the Angels are stupid enough to pay that money to Harrison Bader.
Wasn't he there before?
No,
No.
he's with the Cardinals.
Oh, okay.
It's the red. I know what you're talking about.
All right.
And you have what? One more pick?
The final pick in the draft.
Yeah.
I'm taking Carlos Estevez.
Okay. All right. And he did give up that home run to Lindor.
It's fine.
Gotta hone that in.
Still a good player. I think he's gonna go to the Royals
Okay. It's a good spot.
for 2 years, $12 million.
All right. So 6 a year.
Yes. No. $12 million a year.
Oh, 2 for 24.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so that's the draft. I have a guy that I want to do a UDFA on, but
Who's that?
if I was to have a UDFA, I think Sean Manaea would be my undrafted free agent.
Okay.
I think he could also be an Oriole. We do give up one of our draft picks, but I think he could go to Baltimore for what is he? He's 33. I think he could be is he Evaldi? I think it could be 4. I could be 4 for 80-ish, I think, for Manaea.
Yeah.
How about you? Would you like a UDFA? Because I took one.
Yeah, I'll take a UDFA, I guess. I'll go. What do I go with here? I'll get my guy Paul Goldschmidt because you didn't let me take him.
Okay.
Paul, 2-time MVP.
I think he goes back to Arizona, to be honest.
I know he got 1 time. I thought it was 2. My bad. Yeah, Arizona. That's a good pick. I like that. Yeah, he's going to Arizona.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
I think it's a fun reunion.
he did a lot.
Christian Walker out. They look for the budget option. Paul Goldschmidt comes back. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, there you go. For a deal, he's like 37 years old.
He's not the same guy, unfortunately.
They give him 2 years.
2.
2 years, $15 million a year. $30 million 2 year, 30.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the free agent draft. We want to recap the teams, so I'll do mine first. I had Kyle Higashioka catching, second draft in a row, drafting him. Gotta love that. Christian Walker at first base, Jose Iglesias at second, Alex Bregman at third, Ha-Seong Kim at short, Jurickson Profar in left, Harrison Bader in center, Teoscar Hernandez in right, Jock Peterson at DH, Corbin Burns starting, Blake Snell and Nathan Eovaldi as well, Tanner Scott and Kenley Jansen for my relievers.
And for my team, I have Travis d'Arnaud at catcher, Pete Alonso at first base, Gleyber Torres second base, Willie Damas shortstop, third base Carlos Santana, left field is Michael Conforto, center field is Tyler O'Neill, right field is Juan Soto, DH is Andy Santander, and then for my starting pitchers, I have Max Fried, Roki Sasaki, Jack Flaherty. And in my bullpen, I got Jeff Hoffman and Carlos Estevez.
All right. Well, those are our drafts. Let us know who won on the socials when the social media post goes out that this episode is out now. Thank you so much for listening. Sticking with us. It's a long episode. The draft ones are always a little bit longer, but they're fun. We get to kind of lock horns. We both have a very different style of drafting, which makes it also interesting. But yeah, that's all we got for you guys today. Brendan, any last thoughts before we head out for the offseason?
Yeah, I think hopefully we can see if our predictions are right.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to see where these guys go.
Yeah, we'll keep track.
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. So, as always, everything you need is in the description, social media, and merchandise. With that, we will see you next time.